It is 11:30 at night. Baby is sleeping, and I'm hoping he sleeps through this review video because I am way too hyped up right now to not make this review. So I just finished Iron Flame, like just finished. And I am shocked that, like, I was afraid to start this book after Fourth Wing. I really enjoyed Fourth Wing. And I was so afraid to start this because I was reading so many people were like, oh, it's so slow, I didn't love it, like, liked Fourth Wing way more. Sorry, my hair is gonna bother me. I liked Fourth Wing way more. So I was like, oh, I don't even want to start it because it's 650 pages long. And I'm like, if I don't like it, like, that sucks. So anyway, I read like 2 books in between Fourth Wing and Iron Flame because I was that scared. And now that I finished it, I'm like, why do so many people hate it? I don't get it. Like, I mean, maybe there was less action than Fourth Wing, but for me, I really enjoyed it because in this one, I just felt like I was so much more invested in the other characters in the book. So like, you know, all the friends, and it wasn't just Violet. And see, this is what I don't like about reviews for these books is I don't know how to pronounce any of the names. Is it Xaden? Is that what we're saying? Anyway, like, you're so much more invested than just those 2 characters, which I feel like you are in Fourth Wing. You're mostly just invested in those 2 and maybe Dane. And then Iron Flame, I was invested in everybody. I was invested in everybody in Fourth Wing. I was invested in Mira. I was invested in Brennan. So like, I just felt like that maybe made this book really good for me, was that I was really invested in all the other characters, and so much was happening with all of the characters in Iron Flame. So I haven't yet put my rating on Goodreads, but it will be a 5-star. Like I said, yeah, I really liked it. And I liked that you really got to know kind of a lot more about the other characters. Again, it wasn't just about the 2 lovebirds. I mean, obviously it's mainly about them, which is beautiful. And another thing is for somebody who doesn't like fantasy, like I am normally a thriller gal, I really enjoyed, for some reason, the dragons in this series. Like, I've come to really like them, like Taryn and, is it Adarna? Again, this is why I don't like fantasy books sometimes, is because, like, as anybody else, when you're reading these, you just either skip over the words you can't pronounce, or you just like, for me in my brain, I like mumble them. I'm like Xaden's dragon, I'm like Zagara. Like, does anybody else just like skip over the words, or they just mumble? Because like, I have no idea how to pronounce half of the things in here, but you just like, it's the first like 20 some pages for me that are like hard, and I'm like tripping over everything, and then I just like start mumbling it in my brain. But anyway, so yeah, I was surprised that I liked the dragons so much, but I think it's because they have such fun and unique personalities, each one of them. So I don't know, really like the dragons. The dragons obviously make a lot of appearances in Iron Flame as well. Yeah, I was surprised that so many people didn't like this one. I really liked this one. I don't even know that I think Fourth Wing was better. I think it was just a little bit more, maybe a little bit more action-packed, because you have Violet going through the whole thing, you know, parapet, threshing, meeting Xaden, Dane, like all this stuff. So that was like a lot of anticipation building. And then this one was, you're just more invested in the characters and what they're doing and all that good stuff. So I don't know. I definitely didn't think this one was boring, and I didn't think it was super slow. Like, I really enjoyed it. So I wanted to do this is my first talking review, and I'm sure my sisters are going to make fun of me for this. But yeah, so that was my thoughts on Iron Flame. I already have somebody else reading Fourth Wing. I made them. And I don't know what we're going to read next. Oh, I already do know, because literally like every book I put on hold on Libby is in right now. So I have to like hurry up and read all those. But then after that, I think I'm going to do some type of thing where I'm trying to read, you know, like the stuff on my actual physical TBR. So I don't know if I'm going to do like a random pick each time, pulling out of a hat, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I do think I want to do something like that where I read at least like 5 books on my TBR, or maybe more than that. I don't know, but I really need to read them. But if you are afraid to read Iron Flame because you've been hearing so many people be like, oh, it sucks, or oh, it's so much more slower, I like Fourth Wing better, blah, blah, blah. I just don't think that's true. I think you're invested in the characters, and, you know, that makes it a little bit more exciting when you're invested in more characters than just the 2. So, yeah, I really like that one. And I already pre-ordered Onyx Storm, like the day that it was announced. So I guess I'm not turning into a fantasy girly. I'm a thriller girly through and through, with like pinches of fantasy, I think. So anyway, let me know what you thought of Iron Flame, Fourth Wing. If you thought one was better than the other, maybe you disagree with me on like the thoughts on Iron Flame. I would love to chat about the Fourth Wing series with you.